To begin exploring the maxilla, first we'll want to make sure our patient is in a supine position and their maxilla is perpendicular to the floor. And then we'll want to find the right working end with our instrument, and we'll make sure that the functional shank is parallel with the distal aspect of the tooth. Then we'll fulcrum 1 to 2 teeth away, start at the distal buccal line angle, and we'll begin with our elbow in, and we'll rock, and quickly start pivoting and rolling and turning our wrist, rock, and making sure our instrument is touching the mandible to maintain parallelism. Then we'll move to tooth number 4, start at the distal buccal line angle. Oh, and here we will be seated at either the 8 or 9 o'clock position. And we'll start at the distal buccal line angle, elbow in, rock, pivot, roll, and 3 strokes when we're in the contact. And now we'll go mesial. And now we'll be starting with our elbow out, start near the distal buccal line angle, fulcrum 1 to 2 teeth away, rock, touching the mandible to maintain parallel, rock, pivot, roll, pivot, roll. And 3 strokes in the contact. We'll do the same for tooth number 4. And touch the mandible. Rock. Starting with our elbow out. Pivot, roll. Continue rocking into the contact. And then now we'll do linguals of tooth number 14. And we'll do the distal aspect here of the linguals 14 because we don't have to change our seating position. And we'll start with elbow in, start with distal buccal line angle. Let's see, maybe a view of that. Rock, and 3 strokes into the contact. Then we'll do tooth 13. Start at distal buccal line angle, elbow in, rock. Oh, slipped out, rock, that's okay. Rock, pivot, roll, and 3 strokes in the contact. Now we'll start the mesial. Let's start, finish. Come here. And we'll start sub, rock, pivot, roll, come down, stay parallel, roll, elbow in, and 3 strokes in the contact. And mesial 13, rock, pivot, oops, it's hard holding the camera, rock, pivot, roll, and I gotta keep my hand down, rock, pivot, roll, oops, I'm trying to look in the camera, and 3 strokes in the contact. Now we'll do linguals of tooth number 3 and 4. And we'll start distal, and usually you would have your mirror here, and I do have my loops on, but Seems like the light really cannot see the video very well with the light. Let me try to turn it on. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Yeah, you can't. It's very difficult to see anything. Wait, I'll try one with the loose light on. And here you'll start at the distal buccal line angle. Make sure the functional shank is parallel with the distal aspect of the tooth. You start elbow out and rock side to side actually here. Side to side, side to side, and vertical strokes as we get in. We'll start at tooth number 4 at the distal buccal line angle. Side to side, side to side, side. And here we'll be seated at the 10 or 11 position, but in clinic we've been given permission to seat at 12 to 1 at times. And then, okay, then we'll go mesial, starting elbow in. I like to start where I finish. Come back, side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side, roll, 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 and side to side as we get into the contact, and then up and down for some vertical strokes. Here, tooth number 4, elbow in, start distal buccal lining, side to side, side to side, and some vertical strokes. And now for tooth number 14, we don't have to change seating positions or the handle of the instrument. Start at the distal buccal line angle, side to side, elbow out, bringing it in, and up and down in the contact. Tooth number 13, start at the distal buccal line angle, side, roll, 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 and up and down in the contact. And we'll go mesial here on tooth 14, elbow in, side to side, side to side, pivot, roll, 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 and up and down in the contact. Up and down in the contact. Now we'll do tooth number 8 and 9. We'll start with number 9. And we'll want to start at the midline of the tooth. Our correct working end, the functional shank should be crossing over the tooth. And here we'll go side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. Maintaining our parallelism, the elbow starting out and finishing in to pivot and roll into the contact. Same here with tooth number 8, side to side, elbow out, finishing in, pivot and roll into the contact, maintaining our parallelism. And here for the linguals, we'll flip our instrument. So we can get a view. It's very difficult here. I'll adjust my chair. And here with the cingulum, it's quite difficult. we'll start at the midline of the tooth. Elbow in, side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. Starting here in the midline to number 8, side to side, side to side, side to side. The contact, some vertical strokes. Now for anterior surfaces toward. We'll make sure we have the right working hand. The functional train crosses over the tooth, and we'll start at the midline. Chair hand is touching the mandible to maintain parallelism. We'll side to side, side to side, side, pivot, roll, elbow going out. Same thing here with tooth number 8. Side to side, side to side, side to side. Elbow coming out. Then we'll flip our instrument to do wingles. I'm going to turn on my loops light here. Side to side, side to side. Bring the elbow in. Touching the mandible to maintain parallelism. And we're all